Hello and welcome to another video here with me, Huschenbeth. We're playing Standard and yeah, we're trying out the Golgari mid-range. I'm sure it's a favorite of many people. Black-Green Rock, the original. And yeah, with that, the big reason to try this deck, or the two big reasons, I suppose, the two 4-offs out of the new set that find themselves in this deck are Mosswood Dreadknight and Restless Cottage. I think this card has certainly caused the most buzz, I think, in terms of Standard, or it's up there. You know, whenever I had a stream or what else, people were like, what's the best card? Or we discussing what's the best card of the new set for Standard, or like, what's a huge addition to Standard? And a lot of people said Mosswood Dreadknight. And I at first was like, yeah, this is definitely good, but then it's two colors, right? So you have to play two colors, not like Tenacious Underdog, which is the very obvious comparison. So yeah, but hey, I mean, if you play black-green, it's fairly easy to cast this card. So I wanted to give it a shot myself and see if the hype is actually warranted, or if it's, you know, just a decent card that doesn't have to spark a new archetype. Because, I mean, if we look around, mono-black midrange is a thing, people play it on a ladder still, and Dimir midrange, of course, is a big thing. It's like tier 1 deck in the previous format, and not much should have changed. So there are decks revolving deeply around black, but Golgari really hasn't been that in the past. So maybe Mosswood Dreadknight and of course Restless Cottage, the other big inclusion from the new set, are good enough reasons. And this video is there to find out. I took the the footage from my Twitch stream again. So yeah, because I really wanted to. I was curious about trying this deck and sharing it on stream as well. You might have already seen it on Twitch. Go follow me there if you haven't yet. In any case, I think the games are really fun and you're gonna enjoy this. The rest of the deck is pretty much, yeah, just the good black stuff. I mean, we have Trespasser, Lily, Sheoldred, of course, go for the Throat Cut Down. Some one-offs here for spicing things up. Having one Geeks' Command helps a lot against, you know, token swarms, and mono red for the life gain part. But yeah, especially wedding announcement decks just get hosted by Geeks' Command. Sorin the Mirthless, nice card against Sunfall decks, Esper Control, and yeah, just decks that interact not too well with Planeswalkers, but interact well with creatures. And Tear Asunder, you know, just a nice black-green card. Glissa, a nice black-green card. And I'm trying one-off Faunsbane Troll. I mean, I think if Sheoldred wouldn't be around, I would play more of this card. I think it's very strong. I mean, it is a 4-mana 5/5 Trampler, but then it's often also a 5-drop, right? Because you don't necessarily want to play it naked. You want to play it and then boom, instantly fight an opposing creature. So kind of a 4-drop / 5-drop. But of course, it's nice that it is also a 4-drop. I mean, if you don't have a play turn 4, you can just slam this thing down and you don't have to skip a turn. That yeah, might happen sometimes. Might have actually happened in the video. Anyways, sideboard, we're just looking at an array of you know, cards that are great in this format. Of course, Duress, we have Parasitic Grasp against the humans deck. We have Stone Brain, which is my answer to the latest you know, hot thing in Standard, the Cascade deck with the Invasion of Alara. Just Stone Branding the Invasion of Alara should really stifle them pretty heavily. I'm not usually the biggest fan of extraction effects, but when you don't play counter spells, it's kind of necessary to have something against someone that goes over the top like that. And really the ladder has been, I think, heavily infected by that new combo deck. So 2 copies of Stone Brain and 4 Duress, of course, excellent there. 1 Glistening Deluge, you know, soldiers and various white decks still run around. Sort of once in future is your 1 bullet card against blue-black, of course, and maybe also mono-black. And then we have 1 copy of The End. I think this card is a little bit overhyped. It's, you know, 4-mana removal spell is really not where you want to be. At 3 mana, nobody plays Hero's Downfall, nobody plays Blood Out. Even though those cards are not bad. And 4 mana, yes, the upset of exiling every creature on the deck, maybe good against some combo deck or some deck that really relies only on one thing. I don't know, for example, Esper Control, you can exile all their Wandering Emperors. That will do some heavy damage against them, especially considering that Wandering Emperor is one of the best cards against the black midrange deck out of Esper Control. So here and there it will do some things. It also exiles, so it goes around various death triggers. And might get rid of all the Atraxas, you know, might get rid of all the Cemetery Desecrators against the 5-color Invasions deck. There's things here and there that it does, but it's not like a main deckable card, I think. Or maybe as a one-off. Ashiok, Wicked Manipulator. Yeah, I mean, it's a planeswalker that puts 2 bodies onto the board, so that's more than usually planeswalkers in that part. Like, usually they just put 1, right? 1 free. For 5 mana, make minus, and then make 1 free. Just puts 2 down. They continuously grow when you plus her on the next turn. And you can even minus back to back. Little bit of a reminiscent of Loath. Spider Queen, I think was her full name, which was an excellent planeswalker. I don't think this is quite as good as Loath. But hey, I wanted to give it a shot. And again, having some planeswalkers is nice to have a variety of threats against, especially Sunfall decks. So like Sunfall, Farewell, those type of things kind of hose you. And that's also why you see another Nissa Ascended Animist down here. You actually don't see it because my head is in front of it. Last card is also a Gix's Command. Just having another sweeper is nice. Yeah, that's Golgari midrange. Enjoy the gameplay. You know, I'm gonna put out a stream schedule and, you know, go really into it, and planning to stream like 4 or 5 times a week and see how that goes. All right, Prowess action. One card I'm really excited about is I guess I'll just kill you. Although I didn't need to do it. I could have let them resolve the slide first so they don't have the information that the creature is not alive anymore. One card I'm kind of curious about, I haven't tried it yet, is the Half Elemental, maybe it's called? It's a 6 mana 4/5 with adventure. It costs less for each instant sorcery or adventure in your graveyard. And then for 2 mana, you can also adventure it. Discard your hand, draw 2 cards. That card seems like the floor is very high. I mean, if you get to draw 2 and play 1 mana 4/5, that's incredible. And if you have other stuff going on, but you put a bunch of cards in your graveyard, then you will just get the 4/5 for 1 or 2 mana or something like that. That's really good. Kind of sus that my opponent just not doing anything here. But I feel like, I don't know, I have a 4-drop. I'm not too excited about this Lily anyways right now. She does not do a lot. So I think I'm okay with my opponent having a counterspell there. Half Elemental, yes. Thank you. What are we discarding? I guess Llanowar Wastes. The one unfortunate thing. Oh, which Stalker Frenzy. Yeah, maybe my opponent's playing Half Elemental. Maybe they are playing that. Oh, they're playing the Fairy. Okay. I wouldn't think to put Swift Spear. Oh, they're playing it, yeah. Okay, nice. I wouldn't think of putting Fairy and Swift Spear into the same deck. Yeah, this was incredible, right? Like, you get to draw 2, play 4/5. Worked out perfectly. Oh, I'm glad I had this Troll instead of the Workshop Warchief in this particular game. Having a 4-drop is a pretty big difference to having a 5-drop sometimes. And here, the good old Rhino would not have been enough. Fortunately, the Frenzy does kill my guy. Shredder. Shredder makes sense, I guess. There's also Iconoclast. Yeah, Shredder is nice for all these 1-drops. Fills up your graveyard. Man, there's options. There's so many options because there's also Haughty Djinn and then Tolarian Terror. So what do you want to do? Maybe you just play Swift Spear, Otter, Ledger Shredder, Half Elemental. That's 16 creatures. And then you play 24 spells, 20 lands, something like that. You want to be careful to not play too many creatures, of course. So 16 is probably max. Yeah. flooding out a little bit and not having a manland is a little unfortunate. I'll try to kill this, I guess. What about the oil 1-drop that draws 4 cards? I think if you want to be aggressive, I don't know if that's the right card you want to play, you know? Like a 1-2. And also it kind of struggles with the half elemental already, right? Because they're similar to an effect. Like the discard effect. I don't know. Oh, opponent's getting in there? You wanna race me? Hey Arne, I hope you have a good stream. Do you think Golgari Mid is a lost cause in Explorer without Fable? Pretty much, yeah. Like, you can't get better than what the deck is doing in Explorer, the red-black deck. These green cards are not comparable. It's unfortunately impossible for it to be better than. It will maybe have some better matchups in some regard, but overall the red-black stuff is just so much stronger. Fable's a ridiculous card and should maybe be banned in Explorer. Okay, so Parasitic Grasp. I mean, they only have Swift Spear as a human, likely. Probably Cut Down is good. Duress, maybe. Sorin doesn't seem very good. Liliana seems fine. Trespasser seems nice. The Tear Asunder doesn't seem very good. Gix's command is also kind of expensive. But they haven't shown me any counter magic. Lifelink is definitely nice. Maybe I played a Parasite, maybe I played Duress. I think Duress is kind of weird against someone who plays a bunch of 1-mana cards and so on. Like, they don't have anything, there's no treasure cruise or what have you that is like, oh, I gotta take that. I mean, there's half elemental, which I would, I guess, take, but I can't with Duress, so. Maybe just another Gix and Grasp. Maybe play one Duress. I mean, I can take the Frenzy. I guess taking the Frenzy is the best thing to do. Just clear the way for a Sheoldred. And taking a Sleight of Hand isn't like the worst case scenario. Is it a T1 control deck in Standard right now? I would think so, yeah. I'm actually planning to play with it today. With a little update. Esper Control is really, really messed up. Like, it's really good. The reason why Control wasn't really playable is mainly Reckoner, Bankbuster, and Fable were both incredible against it. It's an interesting one. Like, I could decide to draw a card here, thinking that they will not use their mana. Oh, look. Okay, I'm gonna do it. They just didn't do anything. Maybe they just have a counter spell. Alright, sure. And then it works as... Oh, they have Negate? What? Negate against my deck? Well, I guess I played wrongly there. I should have just played the creature. Get wrecked. Are we just playing blue-red control now here? Yeah, counter spells, you can only play some counters. I think Spell Pierce might be the best in like a blue-red prowess deck. Because you really want to play spells all the time and then put them into your graveyard. You don't want to be stuck with counter spells necessarily. But of course you can put some in your sideboard. But just as a main deck philosophy, you shouldn't run too many counters in a deck like this. I'll put the half element in the graveyard. Kind of telling me that they likely have a second one. I would assume you always want one. Okay. The Sleep Cursed Fairy is kind of good against Liliana of the Vale. What I could do here, I could remove counters from the Shredder with the Glissa. And then, I mean, they likely won't block. And then I could cut down the Shredder, the Liliana, the Fairy. But I think I'm just gonna go for the Throat, the Shredder. It would be nice to have go for the Throat for the half elemental, not gonna lie. And then I also find a use case for this. Drawing a card is nice too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna actually not draw a card here. I think I'm just clearing the board. Bit of a conservative play. But also the thing with the fairy is that Liliana is kind of the best way to deal with it. Because it does have ward. And at some point it will get annoying. If they keep not to, like, if they don't have a removal for Glissa, this game's over though. Strangle's probably good. And Prowess. Strangle, maybe. I guess you would max out on play with fire first. I don't care that much if they Restless Spire my Lily here, that's fine. I've been messing around with Ores of Midrange, started with Autumn's List a month ago, so I've been starting slowly. I'm closer to Ores of Control. Yeah, a reasonable deck. Alright, Glissa doing its thing. Another Glissa, alright. Yeah, this is obviously not that great. If you have to discard... Oh, oops. I thought they would go for the Stroke Genius. Huh. But yeah, I guess in multiples it's even fine, because you play one of the 4/5s and then you play the other one afterwards. It's kind of cool. Now they're gonna... Yeah, now they're gonna do this. Also lines up well against the Cottage. Hit my opponent for 7. I think I'm just gonna do this. And then kill it now. Hit him down to 10. Kind of hoping to draw another impactful card here. Okay, that is impactful. Nice. Yeah, this is certainly not the matchup my opponent wants to see, I would think. A black mid-range deck with a bunch of really powerful threats and then good removal, Liliana of the Veil. Certainly not what my opponent wants to see. Ba, ba, ba. If you're curious why there's Stonebrain in the sideboard, it's for this new deck that I played 2 days ago on stream. This this Invasion of Alara combo Cascade deck. There's a video coming out on my channel on the deck as well today, if you haven't seen it. It's pretty powerful. And if you don't have counter spells, you should probably have some sort of other plan. Oh, Balmor. Yeah, Balmor's good. Balmor's a good pseudo Prowess card. I mean, kind of better than Prowess in a way. Oh, they're playing the Viper. Playing a lot of creatures. Not sure about this fairy card. It does look pretty bad so far. Opponent's at 10. At 13. If they chain cantrips, I maybe die somehow. I mean, with a stack for 6. If I do this, they're probably just gonna sack that. Doesn't really affect the board. Maybe I'm just gonna go Underdog. Attack for 6. They take it. Hey Ravenform, it's going well. Thanks for asking. There's Duress, a little late to the party. But yeah, I think Duress is kinda medium here. Maybe I was supposed to just play Parasitic Grasp. Even though it's free mana, it does gain me life and kills their stuff. Okay. Well, I'm not dying. But I guess my opponent is not dying either. So if I activate Cottage, they eat the Cottage with the Elemental, they jump the Glissa, and then they eat my Dreadknight. I might actually be losing this game. Gix's command would be outrageously good here. I should probably put a second copy into my deck for the game 3 if it comes to that. I'd probably sack the Fairy, which I guess I'm fine with. Sack the Viper? I might be losing this. Maybe I'm running too many lilies. Maybe it's just 3 lilies is where you want to be. Maybe it was also wrong what I did with the Might. I think that could have cost me this game. It turned out pretty good actually. No, yeah, it did turn out pretty good. Nah, I think it was, I mean, in hindsight, it was actually the right play. Sack the Balmor. Interesting. Two blockers. Play Lily. Sack this. Block here. Takes 7. Go to 8. Takes 7. Dangerous stuff. So how many creatures? They're running Swifty, they're running Fairy, they're running Shredder, they're running Half, and Scalding Viper. They're playing a little bit too many creatures. And Balmor. I think they're playing a little bit too many creatures. I think 16 is a good number. My opponent has 3 blockers. Okay, no. What do you have? Negate, make spear, okay. Get back Underdog. I have 4, have exactly enough to activate all. They have 3 blockers. They're gonna block 3 and die. I mean, looks about right to me. Block 3, take 5. I can't die. This puts me to 1. If Underdog. 4, 5, 6. No. Didn't miscount, did I? No. Nice, a rare Hushen stream. A Hushen stream. Yeah. It looks like that. Alright. Got a little close there. Alright. I mean, I'm missing land drops, and I don't have a free drop. I guess I'm just doing this. Also, Restless Fortress is perhaps a grindy matchup, so having the extra card. Lily. I feel like getting Lily down could be good. Any farmers in chat? Hey there, most promising cards from WOE so far in your opinion? Ramble Familiar, with the good old Cascade action from Invasion of Valara. That looked pretty promising. This actually does not kill lands, which is a significant downside. Just gonna do Mirrex action. I mean, they gotta have some sort of removal in hand, right? Like, they're not doing anything, so they're just sitting on go for the throats and stuff. Is what I would assume. Bloody Sunday, thank you for the raid. Welcome everybody. Hope you had a good stream. Yeah, the Dreadknight seems like a pretty strong magic card. Kind of interested in discarding this almost. Opponent still has 5 cards in hand. Because like I kind of want to make land drops to activate all my stuff. This card, if they would have made it 2-3, I guess it would have been too strong maybe. It just looks very medium to me. 1 power is, the gaining life part is cool, but 1 power. And it doesn't even when it blocks. If it would say when it blocks and attacks, it'd be a lot better. This is trample. Oh, you let me Liliana ultimate. I haven't done that in a while. Okay, I target you. And you can have... oh, you don't want to play no more? Alright. Can't fault you for that, I suppose. Okay, black, white, lands, and Ashiok. 11 lands and an Ashiok. So it's just also of control pile. Okay, I suppose I don't want those cut downs. The troll seems bad. Liliana was good in that game, but I was assume that they have a lot of tokens, so I'm not sure about it. Go for the throw is probably pretty poor as well. Maybe trim on an underdog, trim on Sheoldred. I like me Ashiok, I like me Nissa, I like me Duress. I'm not sure what Gix's command. I guess the end is probably good or fine. I guess I'm kind of unprepared for something like this. Yeah, I have to play Lily and Tenacious Underdog. We run one of these. X is really good, you think? I guess as a sweeper card, huh? Yeah, true. Trespass is also, I don't know. This seems fine. That sword. Yeah, don't know. I mean, it's pretty clear that it's for blue-black decks. Just having a one-off sort of silver bullet type of card is fine. Gigs the creature? Oh, okay. I don't think so. I disagree. I don't think it's very good. It becomes better in a deck with evasion, like berries or anything that has flyers, but when you just play 2-drop into gigs, and I don't know, particularly exciting. Of course, when it works, it's amazing, right? Like, oh, I draw a bunch of cards, da da da. But when it doesn't, it's just a free. So I don't know. Don't love the card. What do you think Esper control in standard? Seems to have position against ramp and midrange. Yeah, it's great. Esper is very good. This is not good enough. Bloody Sunday. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Thanks. Appreciate that. First attack, then ult. Like, ulting first allows them to make a mistake. How are you doing, sexy hexy guy? I overread that. Okay. Doing just fine. Doing just fine. What are we doing here? I guess this goes away. And this. Hey, Brozak gets sub. Woodsack, thanks, bloody, for that. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Was scooping a mistake because it worked? I don't know what you mean by that, but anyways, well, to go back to, if you ultimate first, they might mess up, because the Ashiok, I kind of want them to keep the Ashiok, and they might value the Ashiok highly or whatever, but I'm gonna kill the Ashiok, so it gives them options to mess up. Duress me. Interesting choice. Nah, well. You hit. You did hit against me. Looks like they have another loyalty here. No. What deck is Ashiok for? It's just against Sunfall, you know. When your opponent taps out for Sunfall, it's nice to... Or if you already have a good board position and then you can Sunfall. Then you can deploy Ashiok without running into Sunfall. That type of stuff. That virtual card is kind of looming. Oh, okay, we were all the way tokens. Guess Glistening Deluge comes in. That is nice. Do you think we'll see some crazy new decks to the worlds, or just add some add-ons to the standard we see right now? I mean, that new Alera deck is pretty cool. I don't know if it... I'm always skeptical. I feel like it's very tough to break through. I think we're just gonna see old lists perform well. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it's just like Esper Control and Esper Midrange. And, you know, maybe some mono red. This is gonna be free freeze. I actually think I have to be more aggressive. Worlds are next weekend. Not this, but next. Blocking my underdog, okay. Maybe I should have activated the cottage there? I actually didn't really think about that. I just thought about Liliana plussing. Ugh. I think I messed up. I should have just activated cottage. That was pretty bad. Because now they can just Vigilance attack my Lily to death. Rite of Oblivion, alright. Yeah, I think I'm screwed. I guess if they Rite, they can't Virtue. Maybe I'm fine. Fine-ish. Nah, I should have attacked with Cottage. That was just bad. Do you expect any bans from this Eldraine set? No. No. I haven't seen anything that's broken. I mean, you could technically... No, I'm not gonna engage in that. No, it's just a no. No Ren with 4 Cottage. I'm not the biggest fan of playing bad cards when I can play good cards. Simple answer to that. I'm gonna take 10 damage. They double block this, take 6, go to 1, and then die. Okay, wait a minute. So they have to block both of these, go to 3, go to 2. I guess. Yeah, I really messed up by not attacking with the Cottage last turn. This game would have been a lot easier. Yeah. Oh, they can jump block, true. Yeah. That's probably better. But now they're dead to my Cottage next turn. You drew something, alright. I guess I lost, maybe? Probably. So now everything is lifelink. Yeah, I guess I won the game. Yeah, like they jump here and then they attack me back and I die. So if I wouldn't have drawn this Trespasser, I would have been dead. Lucky me. Good game. Alright. Got a little lucky there. And most certainly Gix's command, very good. I was not aware that I was playing against Wars of Tokens, to be fair. Like them not playing anything in the first like 4 turns didn't make me think they were playing, you know, all these cards. Alright, play first. Let's go. Do you have some Telegram group for some finance support, for me support you? Okay, I don't get that joke too much. If you're asking if I have a donation link, I do under the YouTube video and under my Twitch. Telegram groups, I'm kinda unfamiliar with. The soldiers. My hand, not that good against soldiers. I would like more removal. Haben. Yep. Attacking me. I'm pretty happy to trade, I believe. Well, I guess I have a Sheoldred, so if they don't have an answer for Sheoldred, I might just win with that, hopefully. Oh, vetting in the main. Okay. Smell upon run, Wandering Emperor. Okay. What's that about? What? Why would you do that? Oh, because they have Zephyr Sentinel, I see. Just realized what they were doing. So this gives 5 or more soldiers, which 2 of them are humans. Yeah, I might lose this game. I think if they have a Gunjo, I'm happy because I have another Sheoldred. I guess they're involved in heavy chump blocking next turn. I go to 13. What is this about? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely dead. Okay. That's pretty sick. I guess I'm not dead. I can kill the Harbin and then see from there. But these Trespasser ain't looking too hard against this wedding festivity. Maybe I can entice my opponent to not block. I think they will. We'll see, I guess. Sheoldred is gonna stay 1 more year, not 2 years. Don't worry. I believe. Like the Dominaria, I think is yeah, okay. They're doing this. This is smart. I like how my opponent's playing this game. They're playing well. That random Lantern Flare just obliterated me here. Now I'm just worried about another Zephyr Sentinel, so I'm just gonna kill their thing right away. Lantern Flare, damn. Lantern Flare is just not my cup of tea. My cup of tea. It's just like you need so many creatures to have it work. Everybody getting in. Am I dead? 6, 8. Yeah. 5, 8, 11, 13. Huh. Wasn't it better to wait? Well, Burp, you're kind of picking your poison essentially. Like, what do you want to play around? Do you want to play around a counterspell, a Zephyr Sentinel, or another Harbin? And I chose to play around other things than another Harbin. Yeah, I could have gotten punished by that, but yeah. My opponent is likely not running. Tear Asunder is quite good against wedding announcements. I think my opponent is likely not running any. Any Talia? Sheoldred is from the fall set? I thought Brothers War was the fall set. God damn it. That's really stupid then. Then they just need to ban it. Then they just need to ban it, I think. I thought it was from the last set. I thought Dominaria was the last set that came out in summer, basically, before the fall. But I guess not. Well, this is awkward. Hoping that they have Wedding Announcement next turn, then I can play this. They cast Wedding Announcement, I go for Tear Asunder. Well, if Shelly was the first of last year, then that really is not great. I'm just gonna choose to play around Wedding Announcement. And play around Counterspell. Looks like they have Counterspell. Maybe they have Sapphire Sentinel? Just Hey, Sharky. I'm not doing deck techs anymore, unfortunately. Sorry. Okay. Just one hit. I could kill their board. With gigs. Just depends if there's more counter spells. Also Valiant Veteran, I guess. If they have two of them, that kind of stops my Gix's commands. Yeah, the Soldier's deck is looking good, for sure. More Glistening Deluge, Temporary Lockdown. There's certain cards you can play that really destroy a deck like that. Maybe I should just activate the land. I feel like my opponent just has Make disappear. No? Okay. Yeah, if I activate the land there, I might fall too far behind. They might be sitting on Lantern Flare again. Glissa is also very, very good against my opponent's deck. I don't think they have Make Disappear. I think they're trying to get to 5 creatures to kill my Sheoldred. And hopefully I can disrupt them with with the end, was my thinking. So if the Trespasser gets to attack, they just die. Guess I won't choose the veteran because they can actually remove it. I suppose this isn't even that great to end here because... yeah, I didn't plan this through very well, did I? I kind of screwed this up. If I play around Flare, I should just attack with the Glutton. I really did mess this up. Yeah, that was bad. Because now they just block with 1 soldier. Ugh. That sucks. So they can block with 1 soldier, double block my Glutton, have completely removed my pressure. And I have the decision here, do I want to kill 1 soldier by destroying one of these sentinels? And if they have another sentinel, which they might have because they haven't like played some cards in a while. Yeah. Okay. Not again 10. I'll be left with an empty board. Play 1 Emperor, I play 2 Specialist. 2 Protect. Oh, they barely have any counter magic. They play just 1 Make Disappear and 2 Protect. 2 Harbins only. Couple Skrelves. Not many 1-drops at all. Oh, they played 2 Make Disappear, never mind. They only played 3 Zephyrs? Huh, weird. Gosh, that didn't work out for me. That's a good draw. You also always gain life with extra food. That's technically lethal, huh? So I'll try to make him go for it, huh? Oh my god. Ugh. Okay. I think I might just blow up the betting announcement now and then gigs him into oblivion. Yeah. Alright, I'm still fine. Kicks command number 2. I mean, I needed it all this game. I literally drew all my sideboard cards. Which is kind of crazy. that I needed, like, and I needed them. Wow. Opponent's deck is impressive. Had enough. Yikes. I was even on the play this game. I guess I need more to beat the soldiers deck. Alright. Maybe I want some Duress. All the spot removals. I don't know. So bad against Sentinel, bad against Vetting Announcement, bad against, I mean, even this guy you're not really happy to kill. Sad is beating my opponent. No. Although, no. I guess I'll try. They play. They don't play many 1-drops, but they always have it. Which makes the deck infinitely better. It's like enables protect, enables the Knight Errant, enables everything, right? Like having a 1-drop is just night and day. Now they have Resolute as well. Or the Zephyr. No, I'm just gonna draw a card. Not sure if that's correct. Maybe I should have played a 3-2. Yeah, I'm not winning this game if they go like Knight here. Yeah, they have it. I think. No? Yeah, okay. And now Knight? Okay. I mean, this is some broken stuff. Which obviously only possible again if they have that turn 1 guy. Alright, you got it. Okay. Impressive. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the Soldier's deck is actually capable of fighting through the hate with smart play and, you know, we're playing against the 5-color pile. The Invasion deck. Looks like it. Good afternoon for me, good morning for you. Yes. Oh, Plaza of Heroes? What in the world? Now I'm just confused. How's it going? It's going well. How about you? Do you think the new creature board wipe could have put place in standard? You mean the 5-drop? What is it called? As a Spectre of Mortality? I don't think so. Would need a specific deck that is capable of putting a bunch of creatures in the graveyard. It's like otherwise this is just way too unreliable. And then Gix's command is around as a sweeper option, which is fantastic. Soul Gunner. What is this monstrosity? 5-color legends? Are you gonna play Talia now? An island. I did not expect an island to show up. Yeah, some people. Inga and Ezika, okay. How to put Inga and Ezika and Liliana in the same deck. I cannot fathom what the reasoning is behind that. Oh my gosh, love it. So you discarded Boberigmos. I mean, what is your last card, my friend? It's gotta be another 5-drop, right? I'm almost tempted to just pass the turn with Go for the Throat Up because I think they just have like they have something crazy. What is this? Okay. You not? Oh, okay. Huh. Interesting. Interesting card. It sort of is a haster. If you have a decent hand, it comes in, makes it like a 4/4. Sort of a 5-drop, then makes a 4/4 that attacks, and you draw a card. Okay. Choosing to not kill my Lily is interesting. I just wonder if I want a plus, and then just go for the Throat. I like this card. It also makes you think. Like, there's actually a lot of spots where I'm like not sure what is the right mode on it. I'm doing Joda things. Like here's pretty clear. I just want more pressure because my opponent's about to die, of course. But in other spots, I'm not so sure. The entire ladder last night was Cascade, yeah. Okay. Guess I want the end. Just removal. Probably also just Gix's command. I mean, I just have to kill what I see. Cut down is so far I haven't seen anything. Just crazy expensive cards. But I'm gonna keep 2 in, just in case. Maybe cut the Trespasser. Oh, the Sorin, I guess. Parasitic Grasp does kill this thing, and it's a human. Maybe they have... What do they have? Catilda, maybe? Maybe Parasitic Grasp is better than Cut Down. They might have Skrelv, though. Play 1 Grasp. Historic Ladder for me is every color deck with 1 ring. Oh, that sounds miserable. How about playing blue-black control with Nazet in that format? That was kind of fun. Do you also have Counterspell by now? You don't, right? This hand is medium. Children Bowmasters, yeah, yeah. Hello, Goblin, what's up? There's the Skrelv as anticipated. Bit of a non-game. Memory Labs they banned, yeah. I think they could return Memory Labs to the format at this point, probably. I don't think it's oppressive anymore in the likes of. Or at least like give a mana leak or something, you know. It's like the best counter spell on 2 mana, what is it? Like make disappear in freaking historic? That's just embarrassing. I think they kind of abandoned historic. I don't know. Do they even care about it at this point? Seacrum Coast again. Maybe it's Esper. Counterspell! Woohoo! It's like so obvious. Also through Arena, you just always know. If they have nothing, they probably kept the car hand with the counterspell at that point. Now they have something, maybe Quick Study. You can always see and taste, like, I have another counterspell. I have another counterspell! Alright, you got it. It's also nice that Dreadknight plays around Make Disappear kind of nicely on turn 4. You'd play land, and they can only counter 1/2. Wandering Emperor! Yeah, I don't feel too good about my prospects of winning, I must say. Gosh. Oh, I almost want to just kill it with Cut Down. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked in the first place. Maybe I should have played my Sheoldred first, but then you run into Sunfall. Plussing? Plussing? Say my Sheoldred is just gonna die or what? Why did you plus? Come on. Why did you not make a samurai? Five mana Nissa never got banned. I mean, 5 mana Nissa. Yeah, she was close, but like 5 mana Nissa is a different category still. I feel like this Sheoldred is more oppressive than 5 mana Nissa. You really like, you had to build your deck around that card. Oh, Milton Underdog, let's go. Guess I could have just played this as a free to. It's like it seems like they don't have a removal. I'm not qualified for Worlds. I was one win short, or exactly 2 points. I drew a match. If I would have won that match, I would have been at Worlds. It's very close. Ugh. Quick study. Yeah, I mean, a black-green deck doesn't seem that... Like, at least game 1, this is not a good matchup, I think. I guess if I had that man land, it would have helped, that's for sure. Them being at 4. Oh. Let's go. This is a 1/1. The hand might have another make disappear. I haven't... Oh, I have made them discard the quick study, I guess. So the hand is not more make disappear than I presume. Interesting. What's actually good right now in Standard? Esper Control, Esper Midrange, Soldiers. There's another quick study, okay. Kind of wild that I'm still in this game. They had a really good start. Well, maybe tapped a bit wrong there. Okay, I'm winning. Cool. Wow. Did not expect that. I feel like if you Stone Brain, Memory Deluge. Maybe that's not insane. They have Seed Shark, I guess, post board. Maybe on some removal, but I have Lily, I have End, I have Tear Asunder. Sheoldred is pretty embarrassing, to be fair. Although she did a lot of damage that game. I mean, she is a must-answer threat still. Yeah, I put these Stone Brains in my sideboard for the Cascade deck, and I just don't run into it. And then, like, my sideboard is just smaller. I can really feel that my sideboard is small. I feel like I'm just always putting cards into the deck that I don't really need or want in that matchup. Or like my final 75 post board is just not optimal. I usually hate doing stuff like that. You can also take out Farewell or whatever. I usually make fun of people that put in extraction effects against control. I don't know. But I feel like if you get rid of Memory Deluge, you can actually outgrind them. I guess. Betting announcement, huh? I'm not very good against that card right now, so. Okay, good to know, good to know. I think I messed up actually. Did I? Nah, maybe I just have to do this. If this would have been an untapped land, this turn would have been so much better. Drawing a card, playing a 3/2, or playing a Sheoldred. I mean, either of them two is pretty awesome here. Tap lands are... Ugh. Oh yeah, this one's too good to not play. Nothing fundamentally changed? No, why should it? I mean, Standard is big. Standard has like 10, 12 sets or whatever. One more set is not going to change much. It's pretty obvious. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. Field of Ruin got a lot better, which makes perhaps blue-white more interesting again. It's like compared to Esper, can actually play Field of Ruin in some numbers. No Sunfall, good. I really just want to draw a land here, please. Duress, I'll take that. What do you got? Emperor? Make disappear. And a Gunjo. Oh. Okay. New card. Okay. Yeah, I really don't love the play pattern of playing a Sheoldred against this deck, but gotta make him have it, right? But yeah, if they do have the Sunfall here, it's just such a tempo loss. Sheoldred is kind of shit against these decks. But what am I supposed to do? I could have returned Underdog. Oh wow, Sunset Reverie? Just opponent does not have it. Opponent does not have anything. It must be sitting on a counterspell, right? Or maybe a Gunjo? Maybe I Gunjo? Maybe I Gunjo, maybe I Gunjo. They don't have a sweeper. Maybe a farewell, not a land. What to play around? What to play around? That was quick. So they don't have a counterspell. Huh. Oh, Lockwhale. True, right? They could have that. which they just binned. I mean, what? The heck? That confuses me. Yeah, they just have another one, huh? Just play 4 of these or what? Right. Just play 4. Interesting. I don't know what to think about this card. I mean, against control decks, the body usually eats their removal that otherwise would be dead anyways, so it's like, it's kind of weird. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked the Dread Knight, honestly. Maybe that was just a mistake. So their thing comes into play tapped. Then just wipes out my Lily. Oh, okay. That's actually pretty good. Okay. Oof. Pony, you win a little fast there with that click, but I guess if I attack, they can just minus the Emperor. Yeah. Interesting game. Another Dread Knight. Guess don't mind if I do. Well, I got that Liliana on 6. Your turn. Do your worst. Dread Knight is nasty. Just being good defensively is very nice. Doesn't have trample, right? No. Okay. Well, well, well. How are we splitting these things? The obvious thing is to just do equal, right? I could... He's at 8. I kind of need this. I can be a little unfair here, I think. Like these These three are very important to my opponent, so I want to split this and these two. Then maybe give one here, one there. Then he chumps, blocks. No. What I have to do is I have to give him all creatures. Yeah. So I have to give him these three, maybe? No, these two and this against everything else. Then he dies, right? Yeah. Yeah. That's so it's a good proposition. So you can. Okay, so this 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Block, go to 6, go to 2, die in the upkeep. Right? I think this works. But I guess he doesn't have a choice. Then to hope to draw Emperor in the upkeep then? I guess I can make it like this. He never ain't winning that. He's not winning that game. This gives him no chance, no choice. He has to keep the pile of the creatures, losing everything else. And he's never winning that game. And he also loses the big whale. So. Play this, I guess. Play this. Oh, right. I should have done this first. Wait, why does he have a beach? Oops. Did I mess up? I messed up, huh? Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean that Liliana ultimate was fairly decent. This black-green deck kind of reminds me of the mono-black decks. I think it's a little better than mono-black. It's good. It's clearly good. Maybe it's like tier 1.5 in that regard, sort of, maybe. Not sure if it's better than Demir midrange. That would be the obvious point of comparison, of course. Demir midrange having the ability to have counterspells against like big mana decks. Like for this deck, the new combo deck could be a problem. The Cascade deck, or just the normal ramp deck with Invasion of Zendika.